Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Raul Vlog, and today I have another story time. So this is part two. Not to say part two. This is the second video out of the collection that I'm gonna do. Um, so if you already seen, you should go see the first video, which was the time I fucked up really badly. And if you already seen it, you already know what happened. But shit goes really crazy in that video. I really want you to see that one. Right now what we're gonna talk about is when the time I literally have the time where I had a hole in my leg, like dead ass a hole. So this happened 2 years ago. You know, I was in 6th grade. Me and the boys were, fucking around, doing our typical shit, right? And there's this like little ditch near our house. So we decided to go there, and we have our mountain bike, so we're like ready to like roll. We're like 100% dedicated that we're gonna like do like fucking tricks in the air, like all that type of shit. We're like just we're hyped as hell. My little 6th grade self is just ready to just like do crazy tricks, post it on YouTube. But nonetheless, so my friend goes first. He makes it, does a wheelie, perfect. Second, my other friend goes in, does it pretty good. I go in, I do a wheelie, perfect. It's going all good for the past hour, but then my friend decides to lay his bike while I'm riding down a ditch. So, and picture this, right? I'm going down the hill, and my friend's on top of the hill, laying his bike literally in front of me. So, and there's literally no coming back. I go up the hill, and I'm just ready for the worst. I hit the fucking stool. I hit the little peg on the bike. I literally fly like 2 feet in the air. My leg literally lands on the peg. I had the biggest hole of my entire life in my leg. Like you don't know how big that shit was. Like I was bleeding so much, and like I look at my white socks, and I was like, what the fuck? What is it? Why is it so red? I look, it's just a big hole in my leg. I check it out. There's like a little. It's like so weird and like so gross. There's like this like little meat, like little chunk of meat, just like dangling down. And I'm like, bro, seriously, seriously, why would you do this? Why would you lay the freaking bike in front of me while I'm trying to do the wheelie? Like, that's literally the most stupidest thing you can ever do. But I go home. I go to my mom. I go like, ah, shit. What should I say to my mom? She looks at me, she goes like, what happened? I go like, I had an accident in some sort of ways, I could say. She was like, let me see your leg. She sees literally like blood dripping down my leg, so she knows what's going on. Next thing, I'm inside bandaging myself up. I'm like, mom, I'm all fine, I'm all fine. Literally, I wasn't even fine. I was at this point I was literally crying. I was like, I couldn't even, it was so much pain in my leg that it was just something out of this world. So 20 minutes later, I go outside, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm all good. My friends are like, oh, you good? Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, that was the story of how I got a hole in my leg. Second, I could say there's two story in one. Let me tell you this other time where we were playing basketball and this lady almost ran over my friend. Okay, so here's what happened. So this happened about, let's say, a couple months ago. We're playing basketball in front of my street, and my street is like let's say like a busy highway. Not literally, but a lot of cars pass by, and we decided to play basketball there. So me and my friends, we were having a 5v5, it's all good, having literally the best time of our lives, just playing basketball. And then this lady with the fucking Honda Pilot, just with a black Honda Pilot, just starts zooming past us. My friend literally is almost is like 2 feet off, almost gets hit. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Like, what is your problem? And then, by the way, she literally doesn't stop by the stop sign and just keeps going straight to us. So then at this point, I'm all pissed as hell. Like, I'm literally like, I really want to go to her house and just scream at her face. So then I pull aside one of my buds and I go like, hey yo mate, let's go pull up to her house. Let's go pull up to her house and let's confront her. So we're like, yeah, I'm down, I'm down. I go up to her house and she doesn't look very pleased of my company there. So I knock on the door and she goes like, yes, what's the problem? I go like, well, the problem is, ma'am, you almost ran over one of my best friends and yeah, he could have fucking died and you wouldn't care. And she goes like, well, who the fuck do you think you're coming up on my driveway thinking you're the shit? And I go like, and my friend, at this point my friend is getting pissed, like getting mad. And he steps in and he goes like, yo lady, back the fuck up. I don't want you talking to my friends like that ever. I don't want you talking to my friends like that way. So get your rat ass out of here and go inside. At this point she's pissed as fuck and she goes like, who the fuck you think you are, right? Next thing you know, she goes inside and she goes like, I'm calling the police. So then I go inside, I tell my dad, I go like, hey yo, this and that happened and like they're calling the police on us, so like expect officers coming in. And he goes like, why would you do that? Nevertheless, my dad comes outside and talks to the lady and she goes like, I don't care if he's your son or this, that, and that. Your son shouldn't be going up to my house, pulling up to my house thinking he's the shit and talking shit to me. I'm an adult and my dad, yeah, like I said, he got mad. 2 hours later the cops show up and the cops they're asking what's going on, and I go like, oh, this, that, and that, and that. So then the cops pulled me to the side and they said, oh, what happened? And I go like, okay, so we were playing basketball and this lady almost ran my best friend over and I was just sticking up for my friend, that's all. And then the cops said, okay, but why would you go up to her house? And I said, I just thought it was like the right thing to do, even though it was not the fucking right thing to do, going up to a fucking old ass lady screaming at her face. And nevertheless, she literally looks so ghetto. Like I'm talking like tattooed to the bone, like tattoos everywhere. I could at least, there were so many tattoos that it was like just crazy. Like it was ugh. And then she came up with like this attitude, thinking she like was from the ghetto. Like, who the hell you think you pulled up to my crib? Like bruh, shut up. Literally, shut up. So then my not sixth grade, this happened like in 7th grade. My 7th grade self was fucking so scared of like after the cops would leave, because I knew after the cops would leave, my ass is done, like over, like game over. Like I'm praying. Nah, didn't happen. My dad just goes like, what happened? I go like, oh, this happened. My dad goes like, just don't do it again. Just don't do it. All I gotta say, moral of the story is, don't be pulling up to people's like cribs unless you have like a reason to. Like I didn't have no reason to pull up to her house, but my fucking 7th grade self decided to go to her house. Like you gotta think straight. Like you can't just be going, like I said before, you can't just be going out to people's houses without a reason. You can get in not to say real big trouble, but you can get in trouble by doing that. But other than less, then it's just really fun. Have a great day, guys. Remember, SLC, subscribe, like, and comment down below, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And see you guys later.
Number 1.